agenda. Number 1, welcome. 2, social emotional content. 3, content. 4, objective. 5, reflection. 6, content development. And at last, we have questions and answers. Let's continue to our class.
Hello, 5th graders. How are you today? Welcome to a new English class. Today, we are going to work in our student's book and practice book. These are the books you are going to use in order to complete the activities that I'm going to present. What you have to do is pay attention to the instructions in order you can understand what you are going to do in each activity. Okay? And remember, don't distract your classmates on this chat. If you want to talk about different kind of things, you have to wait the moment in which you can speak or you can chat about different kind of contents. It can be video games, series, movies, etc. Bien, chicos y chicas, recordemos que el chat está habilitado únicamente para comentarios relacionados a la clase. No distraigan a sus compañeritos hablando acerca de videojuegos, series, películas. No, ¿por qué? Porque distraen a sus compañeritos y se pierden la explicación de la clase. Okay? And remember that if you want to ask me any question related with the activities we are going to develop today, you can write me on this chat. So, boys and girls, it's time to continue with our social emotional content. This is a short history. Pay attention and try to tell me what you understand about it. Here we go. One day, a cat was very hungry. He said, "Oh, I'm very hungry. What can I do to find delicious food?" He said. Then he reached everywhere for food. "I cannot find food. What can I do? Please help me. I'm very hungry." He saw some branches of grapes hanging from the vines. He said, "Oh my goodness! These are delicious grapes! Woohoo! Now I can eat them! Woohoo! He tried to reach them, but they were too high. "Oh, these grapes are too high! I can't catch them. What can I do?" So he jumped, and jumped again, but he couldn't reach them. At last, he got tired. He said, "I'm tired. I couldn't catch those delicious grapes. These grapes are sour. I don't want them." Then it ran away. The end.
The content to our class is present perfect continuous for and since. The objective to our class is to understand and use the language to talk about activities done very recently. The reflection to our class is make this day great. What do you understand about it? Tell me. I'm gonna give you my point of view. Do the things you like the most. In this way, you will have a great and fun day. Now, boys and girls, tell me, what do you think this reflection is talking about? Make this day great. Think about it and take into account this phrase all day, every day. In this way, your days will be great. Let's continue to our class. I'm going to explain you something about the content we have to develop today, that is present perfect continuous using for and since. We use present perfect continuous. Number one, actions started in the past and continuing up to the present. Example, it has been raining all night. In paréntesis, we have it's still raining. ¿Qué quiere decir? Que son acciones iniciadas en el pasado y continúan en el presente. Un ejemplo, ha estado lloviendo toda la noche. En paréntesis tenemos, todavía está lloviendo. Number two, past actions of certain duration with visible results effects in the present. Example, he has been fixing his car. Él ha estado reparando su carro. In paréntesis, we have, you can see his dirty hands. Puedes ver sus manos sucias. Number three, emphasis on duration of an action using for since or how long. But in this case, we are going to study just for and since. Solamente en esos dos nos vamos a enfocar nosotros, for and since. Example, letter B. I have been working here for 5 years. He estado trabajando aquí por 5 años. Acá utilizamos for. Letter C. I have been working here since 2009. He estado trabajando aquí desde el 2009. This is the explanation about present perfect continuous using for and since. If you have any question to ask me related with this content, you can write me on this chat. Now I have another explanation on this chart, and here we have the subjects. As everybody knows, the subjects are I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. Pay special attention to this explanation in order you can avoid the mistakes. You are going to use have been for these subjects. I, you, we, and they. I have been, you have been, we have been, they have been. In the other side, we have the third person singular. Has been. He has been. She has been. It has been. Some examples that I have here. I have been learning English for 5 years. Or you can say learning English since 1993. That is another way to say. According to third person singular, he has been playing computer games for many years. She has been reading this book since school. That is another example. If you want to take notes about this explanation, you can do it. Si quieres tomar nota de esta explicación, lo puedes hacer. Te voy a dar un par de minutitos para que lo puedas realizar. In here we have a positive, negative equations using present perfect continuous. Here, positive. I'm tired. I'm tired because I've been running. Estoy cansado porque he estado corriendo. That is an example with positive. Now an example using negative statements. We have haven't, hasn't, been, plus verb ing. You don't understand because you haven't been listening. No has entendido porque no has estado escuchando. This is another example. And equations, how you are going to ask equations using present perfect continuous. Why is the grass wet? Has it been raining? ¿Ha estado lloviendo? This is another example. So, boys and girls, if you want to ask me any equation related with this, you can do it. Now, let's continue with our class. It's time to continue working in our student's book, page number 55. I'm gonna repeat again. Student's book, page number 55. This is the page in which we are gonna work on this moment. Okay? I suppose everybody is ready and we are gonna start with the first exercise. Pay attention and follow the instructions. As I was mentioning before, the content is present perfect continuous for and since. Did you remember the explanation that I gave you? ¿Se recuerda de la explicación que les di, verdad, acerca de este contenido? Present perfect continuous for and since. Now, according to the first exercise, the instruction says, look, read, and attach. That is what you are going to do. In order to complete this exercise, it is important that you take out your student's resource book. Student's resource book, el libro de los recortes, chicos. Page number 51. Student's resource book, page number 51. Van a buscar ustedes en su libro de recortes, Student's Resource Book. So, as you can see here, we have some spaces. What are you gonna do? You're gonna read the sentences and identify what is the corresponding picture for each one. According to this, Ricky has been spinning plates. Ricky has been spinning plates. What is the picture? So in Spanish, Ricky ha estado girando platos. That is the traduction for this sentence in Spanish. Ricky ha estado girando platos. What is the picture? Now, number 2. He has been training a lion. He has been training a lion. Él ha estado entrenando un león. In this way, it's easy for you to identify the correct pictures, right? Now, number 3. Creo que mediante la traducción de las oraciones es más fácil para ustedes identificar las imágenes. Por esa razón se las estoy traduciendo. No tendría que hacerlo como ustedes saben, ¿verdad? Pero es para ayudarles un poquito mejor a cada uno de ustedes. Okay? Number 3. He has been juggling rings. He has been juggling rings. This is number 3. Él ha estado haciendo malabares con los anillos. And number 4, he has been throwing lemon pies. He has been throwing lemon pies. Él ha estado tirando pasteles de limón. Well, this is all for this exercise. The majority of you are going to say, that exercise is very easy. And I suppose everybody finished the first exercise. Now, let's continue with activity number 2. According to activity number 2, we say match the causes and the consequences. Match the causes and the consequences. Causes, causas. Consequences, consecuencias. Recuerden que para una causa siempre va a haber una consecuencia. That is what you are gonna do on this moment. Match. Vamos a dibujar una línea hacia la consecuencia. Number one. I've been studying for my test. I've been studying for my test. This is the cause. This is the cause. What is the consequence? Tell me. I'm going to give you some minutes in order you can write on the chat what is the consequence for each of these causes. Bien, chicos, les voy a dar este tempito para que ustedes participen en el chat y me digan, bueno, en este caso me escriban cuál es la consecuencia de cada una de estas causas. Let's start with number one. Bien, chicos, lo voy a estar leyendo. Porfa, a participar. Let's participate. I've been studying for my test. He estado estudiando para mis exámenes. What is the consequence? The consequence is I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Estoy demasiado o estoy realmente cansado o cansada. This is the consequence. Okay? With this. Number two, I've been eating too much ice cream. This is the cause. What is the consequence? Write the consequence on the chat. Recordar escribir las consecuencias en el chat. Quiero de su participación. Yo sé que lo están haciendo muy bien. ¿Ok? My pants don't fit. My pants don't fit. This is a consequence. Number three. I've been playing in the rain. I've been playing in the rain. What is the consequence? My hair's wet. My hair's wet. And the last one, number four, I've been talking to my friend. I've been talking to my friend. The consequence is I'm so happy. Now it's time to practice these sentences. So at the same time together, let's read each sentence. 1. I've been studying for my test. I'm really tired. 2. I've been eating too much ice cream. My pants don't fit. 3. I've been playing in the rain. My hair's wet. 4. I've been talking to my friend. I'm so happy. Here we have causes and consequences. If you have any question related with this, you can ask me in the chat. Okay? Now, let's continue with exercise number 3. According to exercise number 3, what you have to do is write as many explanations as you can in your notebook. For this exercise, you are going to use your notebook. Para este ejercicio van a utilizar su cuaderno porque aquí no les van a caber las respuestas. In order to complete this exercise, as you can see, there are some questions. How many questions do we have here? 6 questions. In the next presentation, I'm gonna help you with the answers for each question. Let's continue. Now, boys and girls, as I was telling you before, it's time to continue working in our notebook. So, what you have to do is write the questions that you have on your page number 51 on your student's book and write the answers that you have on this presentation. Some of you are going to ask, but teacher, why number 1 is not in the presentation? Because you have the answers for question number 1 on your book. For that, you are going to start writing the questions number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. According to question number 2, or I'm going to read question number 1 first in order to understand better. According to question number 1, we say, why is Benji's face red? Here you have 4 answers. He's been running. He's been sitting in the sun. He's been eating hot chilies. 3 answers. Right now, you are going to continue writing the answers to the following questions according to number 2. Why are your friends' clothes dirty? I have in here a possible answer. Take notes, and if you want to add another answer, it is okay. Bien, chicos, esos son incluidos. Si usted quiere agregar una más, 2 más, lo pueden hacer. Si no, con una está bien. Acá las tenemos. I said, why are your friends' clothes dirty? They have been in the mood. This is the answer for question number 2. Take notes. Ellos han estado jugando en el lodo. This is the traduction for this sentence. Take notes. Vayan escribiéndolas en su cuaderno, chicos. De esta manera ustedes pueden practicar y pueden entender de una mejor manera el uso del present continuous for and since. Okay? Number 3. Question number 3. Why is your teacher so tired? She has been working a lot. Ella ha estado trabajando mucho. This is the answer for question number 3. Now, let's continue with question number 4. According to question number 4, why is there water on the kitchen floor? The answer, someone has been pouring water. Alguien ha estado derramando agua. If you want to write the traduction for these sentences on your notebook, it is okay too. Bien, chicos, si ustedes quieren escribir la traducción de cada una de estas oraciones en su cuaderno, igual lo pueden hacer. No hay problema. It's not problem. Question number 5. According to question number 5, we say, why are 4 classmates laughing? They have been telling jokes. La pregunta, ¿por qué tus compañeros se están riendo? They have been telling jokes. Ellos han estado contando chistes. And the last question, why are your eyes red? ¿Por qué tiene sus ojos rojos o por qué están tus ojos rojos? Sleeping all day. He estado durmiendo todo el día. For that reason, my eyes are red. Any question about it? Questions about this activity? I suppose everybody finished this exercise. Creo que ya terminaron todos de escribir las respuestas para cada una de las preguntas que teníamos ahí. Any question about it? If you don't have questions about this activity, we are going to continue with our practice book. Okay, let's continue with our practice book. Now, open your practice book, page number 52. I'm going to repeat again. Practice book, page number 52. We are going to continue practicing this important content that is present perfect continuous. In order to know if you understood this content, here you have some exercises you have to complete. Let's continue with the development of this exercise. As you can see, this activity is very easy to do. The instruction says, unscramble the sentences. What is the first step? The subject. Here we have the subject, that is Patrick. Patrick. The next one is has been. Patrick has been spinning plates. This is the order for the first sentences. For the first sentence in this case, sorry. Number 2. Jess is the subject. Jess has been cooking pancakes. Easy, right? Está bien fácil este ejercicio, ¿verdad? Usted se fija, sigue estas indicaciones. First, subject, the auxiliary in this case is has, then the verb been, the verb in present continuous, adding ing to the main verb, and at last we have the complement. Now, number 3. Who or who are the subject? Who is the subject here? The subject, Mickey and Kate have. Why have? Because you are going to use have for the following subjects: I, you, we, and they. And you are going to use has for he, she, and it. Mike and Kate have been watching a movie. As you can see here, this is the order for this exercise. Let's read the sentences. Number 1, Patrick has been spinning plates. 2, Jess has been cooking pancakes. And number 3, Mickey and Kate have been watching a movie. What do you think about this exercise? Do you consider it easy or difficult to do? It's easy, right? Very easy to do. Now let's continue with our second activity on this book. Well, did you remember causes and results, or causes and consequences? This is something related with the previous activity we developed on a student's book. The instruction, match the causes with the results. How many sentences do we have here? 4 sentences. According to sentence number 1, this is the cause. The cause says, I feel really tired. ¿Cuál creen ustedes que es el resultado de sentirse realmente cansado? What is the result? It has been raining. She's been playing soccer. I've been running, or they've been crying. The correct one is I've been running. For that reason, I feel really tired. That is what we are going to do. So, okay. This is the correct sentence. Cause and result. Now, number 2. The ground is wet. This is the cause. What is the result? If we say The ground is wet. The result, it has been raining. This is the result. Okay. Number 3. They have red eyes. They have red eyes. This is the cause. What is the result? If we say they have red eyes, they've been crying. They've been crying. They've been crying. And the last one, her books are dirty. This is the cause. The result is I've sentences, causes, and results. Let's read the sentences. 1. I feel really tired because I've been running. 2. The ground is wet because it has been raining. 3. They have red eyes because they've been crying. And the last sentence, her boots are dirty. She's been playing soccer. Here we have causes and effects. Any question about it? If you don't have any question about this exercise, we are going to continue with the last activity for this page. And the last exercise says, read the results and complete the causes. As you can see here, we have some pictures and we have the causes. What you have to do is write. Okay, these are the results. This one, my parents are really angry. Kylie feels sad. These are the results and the causes. We are going to complete the causes right now. My parents are really angry. I have been making noise. We are going to write here. Making noise. What is the result here, or what is the cause? What do you think? My parents are really angry. This is the cause. The result is I have been making noise. Number 2. Kylie feels sad. She has been. What do you think is the complement for this? Kylie feels sad. She has been crying. She has been crying. The last, number 3, Luke feels very sleepy. He has been playing video games all night. Okay, these are the complement for these sentences. Remember, the cause is my parents are really angry. The result, I have been making noise. The cause, Kylie feels sad. The result, she has been crying. And the last one, Luke feels very sleepy. This is the cause, and the result is he has been video games all night. So this is all for today, class. Let's continue with the next part of the presentation. The class is finished for today. Thank you for your attention and for your participation during this time. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. See you the next week. And remember, if you want to ask me any question about the activities we developed today, you can write me on this chat. Bye-bye. See you. Take care.
I'm just enough to make you smile.